This is Tony T here from Tony'sPicks.com with our free MLB pick show here for Sunday, May the 25th. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks over our channel, delivered by myself as well as our team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com, making it a great channel to subscribe to. Give us a like, a thumbs up on this video. Really greatly appreciate that. Then visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We are a multi-capper site showcasing our top performers in our industry. Click the links to the hot cappers, get sent up to long-term passes. You see our top performers up here on these leaderboards. There, guys like Rod Zawacki, guys like David Racy, also up there, Sean Higgs, Ron Crawford, all these guys you know from our live show as well as from our YouTube channel. So get signed up. Latest sprint picks here, set the page with best bets and more. We'll be locked and loaded for the Sunday card. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or amount purchased will be credited back to your conference site credits. That's profit guaranteed. Promo code Tony T at checkout will knock off that 15% off. The link's in the description to get signed up. So let's go ahead. Let's get this one underway. Guardians and Tigers. This one for Sunday. Logan Allen gets the start for Cleveland. Allen in 9 starts, an ERA 3.86, whip of 1.53. The lefty strikes out 17%, 11% walks. The ground ball is 43%, 0.61 home runs per 9 innings. Tex Screwball gets the start for Detroit. Screwball has 10 starts, ERA 2.87, whip of 0.94. The lefty fans in late 34%, 3% walks. The grounders 39%, 0.91 home runs per 9 innings. Cleveland hitting .217 against left-handed starters. In their past 6 games, their bullpen an ERA of 2.75. Detroit in their past 7 games hitting .211. Their bullpen in their 24-day games, ERA 2.19. Cleveland 10-1 to the under, facing a starter who strikes out an average of 5 or more batters per start. Tigers 7-2 the under at home in their day games. Pick here Cleveland, Detroit under 7.5. Orioles and the Red Sox. This one for Sunday. Dean Kremer gets the start for Baltimore. Kremer has 10 starts, ERA 5.50, whip of 1.38. The righty strikes out 17%, 6% walks. His ground ball is 39%, 1.62 home runs per 9 innings. Walker Buehler gets the start for Boston. Buehler in 7 starts, an ERA 4, whip of 1.19. Veteran fans 22%, 7% with the walks. The ground ball is 45%, 1.25 home runs per 9 innings. Baltimore hitting .231 on the road. Their bullpen ERA in their past 6 games, 9.40. Boston in their past 6 games have hit .281 with a bullpen ERA of 3.07. Kremer's ERA in his 7 road starts, 6.93. Buehler's numbers have been better at home. The Orioles 4-15 in the month of May with a -14 unit loss. The Red Sox 7-4 at home, facing a team with a bullpen ERA of 4.2 or higher this season. Pick here Boston -125. Brewers and the Pirates. This one coming here for Sunday. Logan Henderson starts for Milwaukee. Henderson has 3 starts, at ERA 1.69, whip of 0.81. Righty fans 29%, 7% walks. The ground balls come in 29%, 1.13 home runs per 9 innings. Billy Falter gets the start for Pittsburgh. Falter in 10 starts, an ERA 3.50, whip of 1.13. Lefty strikes out 18%, 8.5% walks. His ground balls dealt 37% with 1 home run per 9 innings. Milwaukee hitting .263 against the NL. Pittsburgh batting only .202 in their 20-day games. Falter in his 3-day games has an ERA of 8.79. Pirates at home have a bullpen ERA of 4.78. Brewers 5-3 on the road, facing teams that get outscored by half run per game or greater this season. Pittsburgh 5-9 at home when lying between +125 and -125 this season. That's a -4.5 unit loss. Pick here Milwaukee -115. Giants and the Nationals for Sunday. Robbie Ray gets the start for San Francisco. Ray got 10 starts, ERA 2.67, whip of 1.22. The veteran fans 26%, 11.5% walks. His ground ball is 43%, 0.78 home runs per 9 innings. Michael Soroka gets the start for Washington. Soroka has 4 starts, ERA 5.95, whip of 1.27. Righty strikes out 27%, 5% walks. The ground ball is 55%, 1.83 home runs per 9 innings. Now his FIP is 4.14. San Francisco in their past 6 games have hit 209 with a bullpen ERA of 2.32. Washington hits 232 against lefty starters. Ray in his past 5 starts has an ERA of 1.64. Giants 3-1 the under on the road, facing teams that get outscored by half run per game or higher this season. The pick here, San Francisco and Washington under 8.5. Blue Jays and Rays, this one for Sunday. Chris Bassett gets the start here for Toronto. Bassett in 10 starts, an ERA 2.83, whip of 1.22. Veteran fans 25%, 4.5% walks. His ground balls come in at 49%, 0.94 home runs per 9 innings. Ryan Pepiot is your starter for Tampa Bay. Pepiot has made 10 starts, ERA 3.99, whip of 1.31. The righty strikes out 20%, 7.5% walks. His ground balls 40%, 1.6 home runs per 9 innings. Tampa Bay in their past 6 games hit 227. Blue Jays hit 253 on the road against the division with an ERA of 2.57. Bassett in his 3-day starts an ERA of 1.08. Rays 2-14 at home against an AL starter with an ERA of 3.40 or lower this season. That's a minus 13 unit loss. Pick here Toronto plus 109. Cubs and Reds, this one for Sunday. Ben Brown will start for Chicago. Brown appeared in 10 games, ERA 5.44, whip of 1.55. Righty fans 27%, 7.5% walks. His ground balls 43%, 1.17 home runs per 9 innings. Nick Lodolo gets the start for Cincinnati. Lodolo has 10 starts, ERA 3.22, whip of 1.06. The lefty strikes out 20%, 4% with the walks. The ground balls are 44% with 0.92 home runs per 9 innings. Cincinnati batting .260 against right-handed starters. Brown in his 4-day starts has an ERA of 8.10. The Cubs have a bullpen ERA of 4.52 on the road. Lodolo in his past 5 starts ERA 3.64. The Reds are 5-3 in their home divisional games this season with a plus 1.5 unit return. Pick here Cincinnati minus 102. Rangers and White Sox for Sunday. Patrick Corbin gets the start for Texas. Corbin in 8 starts, ERA 3.59, whip of 1.31. The lefty strikes out 18%, 8.5% walks. The ground ball is 37%, 1.48 home runs per 9 innings. Davis Martin gets the start for Chicago. Martin appeared in 10 games, ERA 3.45, whip of 1.27. Righty fans 15%, 5.5% walks. His ground ball is 48%, 0.95 home runs per 9 innings. Texas batting .196 in their past 6 games with a bullpen ERA at 3.14. Chicago hitting .207 in their 29-day games with a bullpen ERA of 3.86. Texas 15-3 to the under when lined at even money to minus 150 this season. Chicago 3-1 the under at home, facing an AL starter with an ERA of 3.7 or lower this season. Pick here Texas Chicago under 8.5. Mariners and Astros for Sunday. Luis Castillo gets the start for Seattle. Castillo has 10 starts, ERA 3.94. Castillo has 10 starts, ERA 3.20, whip of 1.26. The righty strikes out 18.5%, 8.5% walks. The ground ball is 43% with 0.64 home runs per 9 innings. Colton Gordon makes the start for Houston. Gordon in 2 starts allowed 6 earned runs with 10 strikeouts in 9 2/3 innings. An 8th round pick in 2021 will put up good numbers in the minors the past 2 seasons. Seattle hitting .223 in their past 7 games. Houston batting .272 at home, a bullpen ERA of 2.18. Castillo on the road has an ERA over 4 with a whip of 1.43. Astros 10-4 at home, facing a team with an on-base percentage of .330 or lower this season. That's a plus 5 unit return. Pick here Houston plus 113. Royals and the Twins for Sunday. Chris Bubic gets the start for Kansas City. Bubic has 10 starts, ERA 1.47, whip of 1.06. The lefties fans 25%, 7.5% walks. The ground balls are 44%, 0.44 home runs per 9 innings. Bailey Ober gets the start for Minnesota. Ober in 10 starts, ERA 3.68, whip of 1.34. The righty strikes out 19%, 5.5% walks. The ground ball is 31%, 1.05 home runs per 9 innings. KC batting 224 in their road divisional games. Minnesota is hitting 223 in their 26-day games. Ober at home has an ERA of 2.59. Both bullpens in good recent form. Royals 24-9 to the under, facing an AL team with a batting average of 265 or lower this season. Minnesota 13-3 to the under, facing teams that average 0.9 home runs per game or lower this season. Pick here KC and Minnesota under 7.5. Diamondbacks and Cardinals for Sunday. Brendan Pfaadt gets the start for Arizona. Pfaadt has 10 starts, ERA 2.81, whip of 1.24. The right-hander fans 18.5%, 6% walks. The ground balls 44%, 1.75 home runs per 9 innings, a FIP of 5. Sonny Gray gets a start for St. Louis. Gray in 10 starts, ERA 4.02, whip of 1.13. Veteran strikes out 27%, 5.5% walks. The ground balls 35%, 1.45 home runs per 9 innings. Arizona batting 245 on the road. Their bullpen in the past 6 games an ERA over 6. St. Louis hitting 283 at home with a bullpen ERA of 2.70. Pfaadt in his 5 road starts allowed 19 runs in 26 in the third innings. Gray in his 7 home starts an ERA of just over 3. Arizona 5-9 on the road, facing teams with a 540 to 620 win percentage. Cardinals 14-3 at home against right-handed starters this season. That's a plus 11.5 unit return. Pick here St. Louis minus 117. Yankees and the Rockies for Sunday. Will Warren starts for New York. Warren has 10 starts, an ERA 4, whip of 1.29. The righty fans 30%, 9% walks. The ground balls 43%, 0.77 home runs per 9 innings, a FIP of 2.84. Antonio Zenzatella gets the start for Colorado. Zenzatella 10 starts, ERA 6.34, whip of 1.97. Righty strikes at 11%, 6% walks. The ground balls 53%. 1.63 home runs per 9 innings. New York bats 270 in their 22-day games with 38 homers. Colorado in their past 7 games have hit 257, but a bullpen ERA of 5.96. Warren on the road has an ERA of 4.78 in their 6 games. Zenzatella in his past 5 starts allowed 26 runs in 25 and third innings. New York 7-3 the over on the road, facing teams that get outscored by half run or runs or greater this season. Colorado has gone over in 8 of their past 11 home games. Pick here New York and Colorado to go over the total here of 11.5 runs. Phillies and the Athletics. This one for Sunday. Jesus Luzardo gets the start for Philadelphia. Luzardo has 10 starts, ERA 1.95, whip of 1.15. Lefty fans 28%, 7.5% walks. The ground ball is 44%. Limited home run damage. Gunnar Hoglund gets the start for Athletics. Hoglund made 4 starts, ERA 5, whip of 1.41. Rookie right-hander fans 22%, 6.5% with the walks. The ground ball is 41%, 2.53 home runs per 9 innings. Philadelphia hitting 285 over their past 7 games. The Athletics bat 234 in their 19-day games with an ERA of 7.13. Hoglund at home has an ERA of 6.30. The Phillies 7-3 of the run line on the road when favored minus 150 or greater this season. That's a plus 3.5 unit return. The big here Philadelphia run line minus 1.5 runs minus 115. Marlins and the Angels for Sunday. Edward Cabrera starts for Miami. Cabrera has 7 starts, an ERA 5.50, whip of 1.49. The righty strikes out 22%, 9% walks, ground balls 41%, 1.57 home runs per 9 innings. Kyle Hendricks gets the start for LA. Hendricks made 9 starts, ERA 5.32, whip of 1.27. Veteran strikes out here 14%, 8% walks, ground balls 39%, 1.71 home runs per 9 innings. Miami hitting 264 in their past 6 games. LA in their past 7 games have hit 293 with 18 homers. Cabrera on the road has an ERA of 6. Hendricks in his past 5 starts, an ERA of 5.93. Miami 9-1 the over, facing teams that average 1.5 home runs per game or greater over the past 1+ seasons. Angels 8-5 the over at home against losing teams this season. Pick here Miami and LA over 9. Padres and Braves for Sunday. Dylan Cease gets the start for San Diego. Cease has 10 starts, ERA 4.50, whip of 1.24. The righty fans 28%, 8.5% walks, ground balls 38%, 1.17 home runs per 9 innings, a FIP of 3.50. Spencer Schwallenbach gets the start for Atlanta. Schwallenbach in 10 starts, ERA 3.52, whip of 1.06. Righty fans 20%, 5% walks, ground balls 47% with 1.03 home runs per 9 innings. San Diego hitting 253 on the road. Atlanta is hitting 233 in their 14-day games. Schwallenbach in his past 5 starts has an ERA near 5. San Diego 12-1, facing an NL team with an on-base percentage of 325 or lower this season. That's a plus 9.5 unit return. Pick here, Padres plus 123. Dodgers and Mets for Sunday night. Landon Knack gets the start for LA, and Knack appeared in 6 games, ERA 6.17, whip of 1.54. Righty fans 22%, 9.5% walks, ground balls 38%, 1.03 home runs per 9 innings. Kodai Senga gets the start for New York. Senga had 9 starts, ERA 1.43, whip of 1.19. Righty strikes out 23%, 11% walks, the ground balls 47%, minimal home run damage. LA hitting 268 against right-handed starters with 57 homers in 36 games. New York is hitting just 194 in their past 6 games. LA 4-2 as a road underdog of even money or higher this season, returning 2.5 units. New York 3-4 at home, facing teams that average 1.25 home runs per game or greater this season. Pick here LA plus the 116. For more free pick videos, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Lots of free picks over our channel, delivered by myself as well as our team of cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com, making it a great channel to subscribe to. We also have a live show every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Tony Picks Morning Show. I go live. The cappers join me as well, giving out free picks game by game with you from the major board. Live chats open during our live stream so you guys can interact with us with your picks, your questions, your comments, suggestions. Give us your picks or ask for picks. You can do that as well. Hey, if you'd like to support our channel, hit the join button, become a member. You'll get early access to my videos, a great way to support us. We greatly appreciate that. Give us a like, a thumbs up, really helps our video. And then, of course, visit our site, Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-capper site showcasing our top performers from the industry. Click the links to the hot cappers. You see them there, like Ron Zawacki, David Racy, Sean Higgs, Ron Crawford, all of these guys. You see them on our YouTube channel, whether in live shows or as well as in those YouTube videos on demand. So get signed up. See latest sprint picks here sent to the page. Locked and loaded for the card on Sunday. And remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. And our promo code TonyT at checkout will knock off that 15%. Links in the description to get signed up. That will do it for now. I'm Tony T. We'll talk later.